minutes and something. I don't know what happened. Anyway, good morning. I wanted to take you around the yard and show you some things I'm working on for the spring and summer. I started in the fall bringing in some different plants and things from my aunts, and hopefully I can carry that on to this spring and summer and see what happens with everything. I wanted to show you my hot mess on the porch. Well, actually my whole backyard's a hot mess right now, but anyway, some things I'm working on. So usually we have a canopy here. Well, the winter just really tore it up. Snow got on it. Even though we would come out and raise it and get the snow off, it just really ate up the canvas. Well, I guess it's not canvas, whatever the material is that is made out of. It collapsed. I have not picked up all of the mess from the collapse. I'm starting on that. Bought this cantilever umbrella, and we checked it out last night. It's gonna be great. We've got to get some sand and put it in the base. My only trouble back here is this. This is our window unit that we keep going because our bedroom gets hot. So I'm trying to devise something with some louvered doors, kind of make a screen, and then put some S-hooks or something on it, and you can hang towels. The heat from that thing will dry the towels really well. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my hose, how to store it over there. I'm planted some herbs. They're doing fairly well. The mint obviously is doing better than everything else, but I do have some little things coming up. Those are chives that I transplanted over here. Mint, I'm putting herbs by the front door, not the front door, the back door. And these are different kind of mints, lemon mint. I think that's thyme. It's supposed to deter mosquitoes, but when I came out, there was a mosquito sitting on that plant. So yeah, they just laugh at me. And they eat me alive and carry me away. So I'm trying different things to keep them away from my door. We'll see how that works. More hot mess. This is some of the things I cleaned up from the destruction. And over here, this has just been sitting here. I haven't done anything with it ever. In the however many years we've been here since '07. It has frustrated me to no end. The drainage does not work, so I will work on drainage. I had to come out in the middle of the rain and dig a little trench because it was flooding up to the front door. So we were working on that for a French drain and things like that. Not sure what has changed because we've never had it flood up to the door before, so we're going to try to figure that out. Moved a lantana over here. It was not coming up. It needs more sun, I believe, because the abelia bush was shading it. So I moved it over here. It gets full sun. This is a beautiful pot I got last year that had a tropical hibiscus in it, but obviously didn't make it. Tropicals don't do well back here. So I'm either going to make it into a fountain or find some other plant to put in it. Autumn joy sedum. A lot of these plants I wanted back here just because I don't want to have to do anything to them. So my lantana, self-sufficient. Autumn joy sedum, self-sufficient. Iris. Now this is a rose. These are rose clippings actually that I'm trying to get to root under a cloche. We shall see what happens. Iris, and I threw some seeds out of some loofahs, and they're starting to grow, and they'll grow up this arch. Then some bird nest gourd. Can't wait to see that. I've never had those before. Hopefully they get enough sun here. And these are some things that wintered over in the house. It's about that big of me. I have tons of aloe. Autumn joy sedum, again, don't have to do a thing to it. I think this is called vinca. It's grows wild at my aunt's house, and it is a ground cover. It's invasive, so I like the variegation, so I got some and put them in a pot. Chives, monkey grass. Something's wrong with my cannas. I think they're getting too much water, but I think it happened last year too, and they'll come back beautifully. They get about 5 feet tall, 4.5, 5 feet tall. This is some Asian mint here. It's not as strong smelling as the mint you would be used to. These are some irises, monkey grass. This is my Abelia bush that has been here about 15, 16 years. It smells beautiful, and the bees love it, and butterflies. There were some bees on it earlier. I don't see any right now, but it smells beautiful. So, a little bit like honeysuckle, a little bit. And then this is where I took the lantana out because it's just not getting enough sun here. And it was fine last year. It didn't get as big as my others. These get huge. Cover this up, so I'm going to really monitor these this year so that it doesn't cover all of this up. All of this was underneath lantana. This lantana kind of went over this way. Here is a grapevine that we found. It was buried, and sometimes you could see a little vine coming out, but I cleaned all of this out, and lo and behold, there's a grapevine root there. So we're going to get a trellis and let the grapevines grow on the trellis. Hardy hibiscus. This was off of a clearance rack. It was about 2 inches tall with little bitty leaves, and it has just, it's done very well. Some more autumn joycetum, some more vinca that's non-variegated. I'm going to be thinning these irises out now that they're stopped blooming. Another hardy hibiscus, and it will get about 4.5 feet tall. Lily from, I think, Shreveport, that I got out of my yard. My new solar fountain. My cousin got in, and I haven't seen anybody in it yet as far as bees or butterflies, but looks like I need to put some more water in it too. Pencil cactus, which is actually a succulent, not a cactus, and iris, and pencil cactus. The lily, and these are some seeds that I threw out in there, so we'll see what those are when they come up. And back here is a blackberry bush. It will get afternoon sun, straight afternoon sun. A lantana that I rooted. This is my original lantana that was here when we moved in, and it's getting ready to bloom, and it's got blooms, ready. This is an old chicken feeder, and up autumn joycetum. It'll get big and self-sufficient. Another pencil cactus. If you're interested, I've got a ton of them that are rooted. This is a dark-leafed, red-leafed canna that I can't wait to see when it gets big. Can't remember the name of these. My aunt gave them to me. They're like a type of wildflower. And then a little lantana growing up in there. It's my little flamingo. And some things, things for butterflies and bees. Again, butterfly and bee sanctuary there. And I'm looking for a top for this so that I can put plants on there. And some more vinca, non-variegated, mint. And this, I believe, is a mandula. I got this beautiful thick, it's so thick down in there, basket at a Vietnamese nursery. They have absolutely beautiful plants there. And this thing was just full, and it had runners hanging down about 2 feet, and I took those off and am rooting those. And this one is growing up the stand here. Wandering Jew. I know that's not politically correct to call it that anymore, but that's what it is. And Cannas. Mint. I got mint all over the place, hoping that they will work on the bugs. And mint, elephant ears, and lantana. We'll see how that goes. And I also picked up some lyre leaf sage from my aunts. A crepe myrtle that was growing in the yard that I don't want in the middle of the yard, so I pulled that up. We'll see how that goes. Seeds that I threw out, I think these are black bean hyacinth, I think. And there's a lantana growing there. I also got, what's it called? I'll think of it in a minute. So, I'll think of it. Hang on. There's some lyre leaf sage, and gosh, I wish I could remember the name of that tree. Anyway, a juga that is doing very well that I got from her house. Hopefully it will take off and cover this area, because this is nothing but mud and runoff. So hopefully that'll grow great there. And the lyre leaf, I hope it does well. A rescued monstera here, and this was given to me. This is a bird of paradise, and look at this beautiful, lovely, beautiful leaf it's got, that has given me. That's just huge. It's beautiful. Another plant I got at the Vietnamese nursery. Again, it just was trailing with runners that I trimmed off and am now rooting. Just gorgeous. This whole area just gets dappled light. It does not get any direct sunlight at all. And so hopefully these will do well here. Hopefully. And then I've got some ferns coming back. Some cannas, and then some ajuga. I planted some more ajuga out here, hoping that it will take off too. Because if you step on it, it's not going to hurt it. It's pretty prolific. And back here somewhere, some elephant ears. It's just not sunny enough yet. Some more fern, tomatoes, pepper, garlic. It's our first attempt in this. We shall see. Garlic. I also threw some seeds out. We'll see how that goes. And iris and cannas. These are orange, and they will get about 2 feet higher than the privacy fence. And a blackberry bush. And these are huge. Look at this. They're just ginormous. I need to clean all of that out. I do not want those crepe myrtles back there. Lantana that I moved over here for the sun. That's coming back from last year. And blackberry bush here. And we're going to trellis. And there's a trellis. There's one over here somewhere that's coming up that we're going to trellis. And then another thing of roses that I'm trying to root back there from my aunt. Cannas, iris, another lily. So yeah, it's a hot mess that I'm cleaning up, but it looks so much better than last year. I need to put water in that bird bath. And hopefully you'll come along on my journey and see how everything looks when I get further along. something flew into the pool. I gotta go get that before the vacuum gets it. We got a new vacuum. It's kind of like a Roomba, but for the pool. And I need to get out gotta get a new hose reel because that one's history. It's kind of cracking and the hose cracked, and so I need to get a new hose reel. So it's a work in progress, and hopefully you'll come along with me on the journey.